Hello and welcome back to Riviera RC on Holiday, part 2. Yeah, it's still the same rainy day as the last video, but this video will be a lot less waffle. Yeah, so far we're up to step 6 on the chassis build, which, if any of you have built the M03, this ain't going to take very long at all. There's not many bits left, so I'm really looking forward to doing this and getting it together and actually getting it finished. So I shall crack on and just do a few bits and pieces and come back to you if I find anything that's out of the ordinary, which I don't think there will be. I'll just get to it with orange squash. It is orange squash, honest. Right, so as you can see, the window masks are off. There you go, I've redone the back edge there. It was about here somewhere, so that is now all painted in. But took the masks off. Look at this, look. The idiot there and that corner there. So, so I've obviously missed those bits to cut off around the corners when I cut the masking with the knife. So I'm going to get back outside and I'm going to take the PS4 into here and get a little brush and just brush off the corners of the windows to make them rounder. It's not like I can do anything else because today is Facebook down day. So it's either go in and talk to my wife or carry on with this. Didn't say a thing. So I'm getting the decals ready for the body. And while I'm waiting for the several layers of paint to go off, when this one won the poll of which one was going to be built, I thought I'd better check everything because I bought it and I've not really opened the box and had a look. Now, I couldn't find any tyres in it. And I've been looking I looked everywhere before I came away, and I found a box then that had the Tamiya M grip tyres. It doesn't mention them in this book, but I did have 2 sets in 2 separate bags. I've got the tyre foams in there, but these came with tyre foams in them. So these are the M grip. Anybody else who's done an M03? Did you get the M grips, or were they just the standard tyres with just Tamiya written on them? Makes no odds really, they're round and black, so they'll do the job. This was a brilliant little build. I really have enjoyed it. So, as Facebook is still down, half an hour later, I'm going to go outside, carry on touching up the blue paint, and then come in and start cutting out these. Obviously, we will do a outer peeling video sometime soon. Always look good for that. Mainly because then you can see if the overspray is overspray or whether you've completely screwed up the paint job. Yeah. Right. You and I are going to do this together. I'll find out the corner here that I can peel it. It is. Oh, look at that. Right. So it is very, very satisfying, isn't it? See, I've got all this here, which is obvious. You can feel it. It's overspray. Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh. Sorry, I'm making noises that I shouldn't really be making noises with. Yes. Shiny, shiny. Well, Okay, my masking's not the best around the windows, but I shall put... Oh, I'm well happy with that. There's a few little bits along the edges, but that's just little bits of the tape that are left on. That... Oh. Ooh. Hello, grill. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I thought as much. Sorry, there's a... Oh, no, that's just what's come off there. I think I might wash the outside of this with a cloth later, because there's a lot of bits that have obviously come off of that cover. But luckily there aren't many. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a little bit of bluing underneath there. But overall, that looks smart. Right, decals. Now, it's going to be easy enough to do in most of them because the lights are the lights, indicators and whatever on the back, all of the window ones, but they give you two different sets. So you can have these two on the doors, which are obviously the white circle with 32 in black, but then you can have either black or white. I have a feeling, and please forgive me if I am wrong here, but could these have been for the red one as well? Because they have white lines and they also have black lines. But the black would not stand up if you go for like the Mini Cooper side and whatnot. The black would not stand up there at all with all this. So I am doing everything in the white. There, decided. And I'm going to do it numerical, which I haven't done before. No, I'm not, because these, the little Mini Cooper emblems that go at the back here, they're the first one you're supposed to put on. But for me, you really need to have those white lines, which are 38, 38, 40 and 39. So these ones need to be put on first so that you know where that little emblem goes. I need to go and do some cutting. The thing is, I've only got some really, really rubbish scissors, so I'm going to have to do everything with this because I don't really want to go. Well, I haven't got a. See, I didn't come prepared. If I'd had my ruler, could have gone straight along it. And I don't think I've got a ruler here. I'm going to see if I can find a straight edge first. But then that might mean cutting up the manual, or I can do them on a cutting board in the kitchen. Yeah, right. You may come back to me when this is completely done. Who knows? Decals are actually starting to come on. They're not too bad, but this one here, half of it didn't want to stick. Now, obviously this is an M03, so it's been sat in its box for a good few years. Nick, the wife's hairdryer, just heated it up lovely, and it seems to be stuck on. Cool. Right, crack on with it. So some of the decals have lost their sticky a little bit. So I've nicked the wife's hairdryer, and then hopefully the sticky will be back. If not, it'll be an eBay for the decal fixer stuff. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I've done this one already, and that one's definitely stuck on now that it's cooled down. Yeah, cool, because obviously I don't need one of these. Right, let's do the next fiddly bit. Well, here we go. As you can see, it's looking near enough finished. It's a nice evening. It's been a lovely couple of days here. But this is a hairy decal. Yeah, job done. Right. So that will go in to there. La la. And that, being static, 2 seconds. As they say, is that. Right, so that is the last of the body decals that come with the kit. I am thinking I have got some Kyosho lining, but as most of the lines are on dark blue anyway, I may not bother. So I'm going to give it a bit of a go, but just to see what it's like around maybe one of the doors. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyable. And it's kind of spurred me on. Yes, I've had to use the hairdryer to warm up nearly every single decal because most of them weren't sticky, but it's given me a bit of a kick to go and get the Renault Alpine out again and actually finish all the decals from that. One mistake. When I was doing the white, I should have left the indicators and then sprayed them in white. But I can just put a dab of paint on the outside of those. They should be fine. Because as I say, it's not going to be run anyway, much. So right, I think we get it all together. I may look at the other decals that I'm doing. But if not, we'll take it to the finished article. And here she is all finished. Looks absolutely brilliant. Now the only thing I have added extra, I didn't go with the decals around the doors and the bonnet shuts, etc. I actually just lined around the white and blue separation there with some, I think it's 3mm tape, which makes it look a bit better. But yeah, let me just turn it around. So there you go. That is the super duper Mini Cooper all finished. Right, what am I going to do next? I really don't know. But there you go, guys. As the sun comes out. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for voting for this one to be done. Let's see what I get out next. Cheers for now. Bye bye.